You continue. I'm allowing you to continue your stupid sentence. Why are you moaning my name?
Your YouTube videos one time.
Yo, I think you're mistaken.
Right.
Right. I mean, what video are we talking about?
Well, it's a video where you made a category error when calling out a fallacy.
When did I make a category error on what?
You misunderstood the nature of like a normative appeal to majority.
How so?
Also, do you want me to pull up the video?
You don't have to like show me the video, like what do
Okay,
you,
when someone says
that
that you're making an appeal to majority, it's not going to be true for empirical claims because the truth maker for the empirical claims is going to be the majority, right? However, it would be a fallacy. It would be like an illogical fallacy.
That just seems like special pleading.
Like special pleading, how so?
Yeah, because you're just saying, okay, well, appealing to majority is just usually fallacious, but not fallacious in this particular sense that I'm saying, which is in reference to empirical claims. Like
the reason why the normative appeal to appeal to majority is going to be fallacious is because the majority would not, in fact, be the truth maker, and so the fact that it's a fallacy is predicated on the idea that it's not a truth maker, and so just input the fact that it is a truth maker for the empirical claims, that is going to negate the idea that it's a fallacy in the first place, because that's how we make illogical fallacies,
isn't that begging the question though? Because you're assuming to say that appealing to the majority is
I really hope you're using that term correctly.
Yeah. Can I please finish? Yeah, so you saying that appealing to the majority is a truth maker for empirical claims presupposes that appealing to the majority isn't fallacious, right? Hence why it's the truth maker. Or hence why it can be the truth maker.
Wait, okay, so make sure that when you say begging the question, make sure that the inference is circular. So I want you to draw the circle and make sure that I can't just point it into a longer line, okay?
Yeah, because what's in question is whether this thing is fallacious, and when you assume it to be the truth maker, that presupposes that it is not fallacious because we don't use fallacious truth makers. They just
there's a reason why it's not. No, the fact that it's the truth maker is the antecedent for why it's not fallacious.
No, but that's begging the question. You can use it as a reason.
No, do you want the antecedent? No, you never asked. Okay, so just tell me the antecedent for why I'm saying that it's the truth maker. What's the antecedent for why it's the truth maker?
How is that relevant to what I was saying?
Because it's relevant in order for it not to be circular logic. When you ask for an antecedent, you have to make sure that it goes into a circle if you want to call it begging the question.
I just conveyed the circle.
You conveyed the circle. No, I'm telling you, I'm giving you a pop quiz. What's the antecedent for why?
I don't see the relevance. You said like, okay, what you're saying is you're saying me citing the antecedent
goes into the consequent for the latter part.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that I need to cite the antecedent. That's a necessary precondition for me to establish a circle, but just by virtue of me previously establishing that your argument was a circle without pointing out the antecedent, then that shows that that's not a necessary precondition.
I didn't hear your antecedent for why it's the truth maker. I didn't hear that part, so go ahead. Just repeat it.
Well, if you didn't hear it, then I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not convinced that you gave it. But if you're saying that you did, I want you to repeat it.
I'm not really here to convince you. Because what was in question is whether or not appeal to majority is fallacious, and you asserting that it's a truth maker immediately presupposes that it's not fallacious, right? So
that's not a presupposition. That's an entailment.
No, yes, it is, because are truth makers or can truth makers be fallacious? If not, then you're just asserting the contrary as soon as you're saying it's a truth maker. You're just saying it's just
I'm
not
actually going to have to get a piece of paper off for this guy. Like, we're actually going to go back to preschool. Let me get a sticky note for you.
Look, if you can't track, that's perfectly fine, right? So I just conveyed the circle to you. If you need to write it down,
no, I said
like
that
you're in
the
preschool,
here's
then
a
that's
pop quiz,
completely
because I've been saying
fine.
it for a while. I'm going to give you a pop quiz. I'm going to make sure that you understand what I'm saying. What is the antecedent
I just conveyed the circle.
I didn't ask for the circle.
Yes, you did. You just asked me to convey the circle, and you said you didn't hear it, so you asked me to say it again, and I just said it again.
Well, you told me. Sorry. Well, what you said at first was absolute gibberish. Right. So now that I got the antecedent, you assume to be the antecedent. Are you interrupting? Are you cutting me off?
Because all of this is just irrelevant. If you're saying I didn't give the circle,
well, just let me know when you're done cutting me off. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll let you know when I'm done with that. So
okay.
If you're just saying like, oh, I need the antecedent, even though I just conveyed the circle without the quote unquote antecedent, then I don't get how that's a necessary precondition for me conveying that you're using circular logic. So what's the confusion here? Now I'll stop cutting you off now. You can answer.
Okay, so you can answer my question now.
You didn't answer. You didn't give me a question. You just said we're gonna take it back to preschool and you're gonna write it
You
down on a
didn't
piece
hear
of
my
paper.
question? My question was, what is the antecedent for why it's not a fallacy? Which I've already told you multiple times in this very conversation.
I already addressed this.
You already addressed it? Go ahead and do it again.
Your reasoning for why it wasn't a fallacy is begging the question. Because your conclusion is parasitic upon your premise.
What is I didn't ask if it was begging the question. I didn't ask for your, really idiosyncratic notion of begging the question. I didn't ask for your delusional understanding of how this conversation.
Is begging the question not a form of circular reasoning?
Is an interruption, is impulse control hard for this guy? Why does he keep interrupting?
Because you're just repeating yourself, and I've already heard this. This is uninteresting.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's uninteresting, then I hope you can answer the question. So my question is, I'm just asking, what is the antecedent, which I've already told you multiple times. What is the antecedent for why it's not a fallacy?
Look,
and I've already told you this.
Look, please don't do this monkey boy socially inept stuff where you just repeat yourself after I already responded.
Holy shit. Okay, let me
By the way, monkey boy is not a racial slur. It's a person. It's a Discord user, by the way. So it's
I got the sticky note. So
bro.
Yeah, so take the antecedent that clarifying.
It's
not a fallacy.
Not that it would matter because I'm half black, but whatever. I don't care.
Logical fallacy. So it's not an illogical fallacy. Illogical and then fallacy. So, okay.
Yeah,
what's the antecedent for that? Something that's going to lead it to.
Look,
What's
you
the
turning
antecedent for that?
you turning on your camera and then whipping out a sneak.
MK, make sure it's a circle.
Look,
what's
hold
the
on,
antecedent?
hold on. When the teacher's at the board, you don't yell out without raising your hand.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead and raise your hand. Good little doggy.
What?
He knows commands too.
Did you just call a grown man a dog? Is that like a fetish of yours?
That's crazy. Can you just answer the question? What's the antecedent? What's the antecedent for why it's not?
Look. So I already conveyed, right? You tried to assert that me citing an antecedent is a necessary precondition to establish that an argument is circular, right?
It needs to go to a circle.
Yes, hold on. Okay, you just cried about me interjecting. Now you're gonna interject, right? So
okay,
if I just conveyed,
I'm really sorry I interrupted you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Good boy. Anyways, right. So if I establish the circle without citing the antecedent, right, then that just shows that me citing the antecedent isn't necessarily a precondition for me establishing that your argument is circular. Hence, I don't have to provide it. So are you going to respond to the argument? Or are you going to just keep on being socially inept and then saying, what's the antecedent? You can keep repeating yourself.
Okay, so you only use two variables, remember? Remember, we use two variables. And one variable is the antecedent for the other one. Oh my gosh! Now, what's the antecedent for the first variable? I really hope you can answer this question. Do you want to say that it's going into
Are we here to have a discussion, or a debate, or a discussion, or are you just going to, solve your math equations in front of me?
You did not eat there. You did not eat there. Anyway, yo, MK.
I'm not here.
MK. I don't even know the conversation. Wait, Lucario, sorry, inexperienced debaters. Humble me if I'm
I'm an inexperienced debater.
Yeah.
Hey, MK, what was your argument?
That his argument was circular. His argument for
your
why
argument was that Lucario's argument is circular?
Yeah, his argument for why appeal to majority, isn't fallacious in reference to empirical claims. It's begging the question, means circular.
So he said that an appeal to majority is not a fallacy.
Yeah, he said So he said that an appeal to majority is not a fallacy in terms of when it comes to empirical claims, right? Or claims that we verify, or that he says we verify through our.
What's an example of an empirical claim he was trying to verify with the majority?
There's a fucking apple on the table.
No. When the truth maker was the majority. So if I made the empirical claim, the majority of philosophers are anti-realists. I would need a majority, a data set.
Yeah, that's obviously not a fallacy. That's the evidence required.
No, but this guy thinks it is.
Yeah, so I don't think you're tracking. I don't think you're tracking. So if the whole thing is what's in question is appeal to majority being fallacious in the context of empirical claims, him asserting that appeal to majorities are the truth maker in this instance begs the question because it immediately assumes that. Can you shut up real quick?
No, I'm not.
Okay, what's my argument? Begging. What's my argument? Go ahead.
That's not question begging.
Okay,
asserting that the truth maker of the the truth maker of the proposition is determined by what the proposition expressed. If the proposition expresses a fact about the majority of philosophers, then appealing to the majority of philosophers, i.e., giving some evidence of the truth maker, is not
but wait,
begging
hold
the
on. You're
question.
misconstruing his argument because he made a
I'm
claim.
not.
But look, you can have an empirical claim that isn't about the majority of people, right?
Right.
So for him to say that it's the truth maker of empirical claims is to say that all
my God.
empirical claims are verified
You're obviously
through-
overgeneralizing what
through
Lucario is
appeal to
saying.
majority. No, it's
You're
just like
obviously
no. You're just trying
Do you
to
remember-
twist his
do you remember this
words to
neat
make it
little
so he can
variable?
run
You're
out.
You remember this
obviously
neat little
overgeneralizing.
variable where it's the truth maker? Remember the really cool variable that we were talking about for like 10 minutes?
Look,
Yeah, obviously
you can
overgeneralizing.
keep on yapping until like you
There's
respond
no
to my
yap.
argument.
You're obviously
You don't even know what
overgeneralizing.
my argument is, Liam. So just
You're
be
obviously
quiet.
over.
You don't
just
even know what
told me.
his argument
Look,
is,
you
which
just
is
told me.
funny.
You just told me. Look, sweetheart, you just told me. Be quiet.
Look, you
Like,
just
Lucario
called
told
another
me what he
man
thought.
sweetheart. Like I'm not your little sister.
All right, bro.
So
Look, Lucario told me what he thought, and then I listened to what you said, and then it's very obvious what you did. You just overgeneralized.
you didn't even
and misunderstood
understand
Lucario.
what Lucario was saying, right? I'm taking
That's
what
right.
his.
Yeah. So how about
Yeah.
you just go and address what I said? So it's very obvious you're overgeneralizing.
I don't have to address what you said. If
Yeah, you
what
don't. You
you
don't have
said
to
is
if you don't. If
is
you're not
red
interested in
herring,
winning the
it's not
debate.
on
Given your
point.
goals. Well, given your goals, if your goal is to look well in this conversation, you would address what I said. Because right now you look dumb as fuck.
No, I.
So given
Look,
that
I
that's
can
your
look
goal,
dumb as
go
fuck
ahead
to you.
and
That's
address what I said.
completely fine. I have no qualms
You have no
about
problem
that.
losing the debate in front of all these people, just embarrassing yourself.
Look, 33 people and a couple girls.
Yeah, well, also a couple goals. Yeah, that might be important to you.
Assuming,
but I'm just saying-
Well, oh wait, I'm
yeah,
sorry,
sure,
I'm
but
sorry, I'm
look,
sorry.
I'm just
I didn't
assuming your
mean
goal is-
maybe.
I'm just
I
assuming
didn't. I
your
didn't
goal is
mean
not
that. I
to
didn't
gain
mean that. I didn't mean that.
knowledge.
You know, I
I'm
didn't
just
mean that.
assuming that
I
your goal is
already.
not to
I
gain
have
knowledge,
foreknowledge
considering
of
that you're doing so
Anne's
poorly in this
pronouns, so
conversation.
you know maybe.
I know your goal is not to gain knowledge because you're doing poorly in this conversation. So it
Look,
must
look,
be
look,
for
look,
like
you can
some
keep
other
on
gain.
like using these like rhetorical tactics. Oh, you're
There's no
not doing good
rhetorical
in this
tactic, you're just not
conversation.
answering what I-
Oh,
you're not
you should
addressing
answer
what I
my
said.
question if you want to look good in
You're
front
not
of the
addressing
girls.
what I said. I
Like,
already
bro, I don't
explained
care
what you
about
thought. I
none
don't
of
know why
that,
you think
bro.
asking me again
You
is gonna make
came
you look
in, you
better.
didn't even know what Lucario's argument was,
I did.
and
I
then you
asked
like
him for it,
strung
and I
this
asked you
like
for your
weird
response, and it was
interpretation
terrible. And then
of
I
like
gave you
what I said and
explained
what
why it
he
was
said,
terrible.
and you're just not spot on. So you just
Your
look like an
response was
idiot
terrible. I
because
already
you don't
listened
know
to
what
your
you're talking
response.
about, and you don't
I
know
already
either
listened to your
position's
response.
argument, and you still tried to
No one
like
here
come
thinks
in
that
and
I
save
don't know what your
Lucario.
response is, dumbass. Sorry, I
Anyways,
heard your response. I had you
anyways,
explain it to the panel.
anyways. So what's my
What are you
argument,
doing
Liam?
anyways?
What's my
Are you
argument,
gonna address
Liam?
what
What's
I
my
said?
argument?
You already explained your argument to me.
No, what's
Like,
my
I don't need
argument
you.
then? If
Why
I
would I
explained
already
it, then
I
you should
already
be able to
communicated
convey
your
what's my
argument back
argument.
to you.
If
I
you
already did this to you.
if I conveyed my argument, you should be able to explain it.
I already explained it to you, dumbass. Were you
No,
not
you
there
didn't.
5 minutes
No,
ago
you
when I
didn't.
explained it to you?
No, yeah, go ahead.
What do you mean, yeah, go? Are you fucking stupid?
You just
I already
said-
explained your argument.
No, you didn't.
Nuh-uh. That's your response? No, I didn't. Are you fucking dumb? Do you think that anybody here for
Look.
one
You could
second
just say,
believes this
"Oh, are you
stupid-
fucking
this
dumb?"
stupid
Like, stop
shit?
with these rhetorical tactics. You're not
There's
convicting
no rhetorical
anybody.
tactic. You're
You
fucking
literally
stupid.
came on
I
and showed
explained
that
your
you didn't know
argument to you,
what
and then you're like, no, you
anyone
didn't.
was talking about.
What are you? Everyone here heard me explain your argument. Are you dumb?
Look, you can keep saying that. That means nothing to me.
I know it means nothing to you because
So,
you're fucking stupid.
okay, yeah. You can keep saying, "Oh, you're fucking stupid." Well, I think you're
I'm
fucking.
calling you stupid because of something you're doing, not because. I
Yeah,
think you're
yeah, that's
inherently
fine.
stupid.
That's fine. I don't
I know
care.
it's fine.
I don't
I know-
care
I
if
don't
you
know why
think
you
I'm
keep trying to
dumb.
sanction my
I don't
actions. I
think
know
I
my
don't care if
actions
you
are
think I'm
correct
dumb.
because I'm
I
here.
obviously think you're a
I'm judging the
dumbass.
same
I
conversation
obviously
you're
think you're a dumbass. You have no argument. You
I
don't
know
know
you
either
think that, but
positions.
obviously you
You
don't have
couldn't
any good reason
even.
to think
You're
that 'cause
so
you're getting blown
scared
the
to
fuck out of
repeat
this
my
conversation
argument.
right now.
You're so
You haven't
scared
done
to
anything
repeat
that's
my
made you look
argument,
well.
Liam.
I communicated your argument. I explained why it was wrong. And then I asked you for a response.
Liam,
You said,
stay
I don't care.
tuned.
And then you're like,
Liam,
well,
stay
repeat the
tuned.
argument.
Repeat
What did I
my
even say?
argument. Repeat my argument, Shane Dawson.
I already repeated what? I already repeated your argument to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, yes, I did. You sound like a fucking 4-year-old. Like, if
That's
you want to
right.
have
My
a talk
voice is
with me,
deeper than
then
yours
be
and
able
I'm
to
more
actually
rhetorically proficient.
reiterate
That's why I
my
sound young.
position.
That makes perfect
If
sense,
not,
okay. No,
I'll
that makes
actually
perfect
go
sense.
back to talking
Please
to
explain to me how me
Lucario
dominating
because
this
you're
conversation
providing
makes me appear
absolute
younger than
no
you.
substance in
So
this
look, you're obviously getting blown the
conversation.
fuck out. My dick is in your mouth right now. You're obviously gargling on my meat.
Look,
why
I
you're
get it.
acting.
I get it. You're homosexual. I have no problems
What are
with
you
that.
talking
That's
about? Homosexual?
completely
There's
fine.
nothing
You
homosexual about my
literally
meat being in
just
your
like
mouth in
tried to
conversation.
flex you putting your meat in
There's
another
no flex here. You're
grown
losing
man's
the debate.
mouth.
You're not
That's
addressing what I said.
crazy.
This is just insane. Please address what I like.
Look,
I
you
don't know why
really
you're
are
trying to pivot.
Shane
No one here is
Dawson
buying.
with that
No one here is
claim
falling for it.
that
What
your
is this
meat
Shane
is in my
Dawson? I
mouth.
don't
You
get it.
really are Shane Dawson. Not only do you look
That's
like
right.
him,
Just can
but you
I
also
get a
do
response to
things
my
like him.
argument?
That's kind of
Can I get a
crazy.
response to my argument?
You don't have an argument. You don't have a position. You don't even have words that are on topic.
I already told you my argument. Do you not remember?
Look, I don't. You don't have.
You
have
remember
an
the
argument.
argument that you said I didn't have?
You don't have an argument.
What's my argument?
There's nothing to remember if you don't have one. There's nothing to remember. I just remember your jibber jabber.
What's my argument?
I remember your jibber jabber, not your
If
argument.
you forgot, I understand. That's
I remember your jibber jabber, not your argument.
Tell me what my argument was.
I remember your jibber jabber, not your arguments. because you don't have one.
You don't remember. You remember my jibber jabber, not my argument. That's cool.
Yeah, because you don't have an argument. All you just provided was jibber jabber.
Right. Everyone here heard my argument. I bet if
everyone here, everyone here, appeal to majority. Yeah, that's funny.
I do know your argument. Your argument was that it wouldn't be a fallacy if the truth maker, in fact, he's overgeneralizing my position.
Oh wow, Lucario heard my argument, you dumb fuck. So look,
that's not an
argument.
That's not an argument. That's not an argument. It's not an argument against me.
Yes, are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, because you're asserting that I'm overgeneralizing, meaning that his words didn't actually capture the full scope in which I'm interpreting them. So
that didn't even that wasn't even the argument you were making. You tried to post facto clarify yourself, and you didn't even fucking do well.
Look,
like Lucario,
you can't even reiterate my position. I think that's hilarious. You tried to jump in like Superman and give me like a dose of them red pills.
Your position is that my argument is begging the question, and it goes into a logical.
And then I fucking explained how you.
But you don't know how.
Yeah. You're just confirming.
You don't know how. You don't even know how it's fallacious. You don't know how it's circular, right? You don't know how it's circular. Look, I'll take on both of you at once. I'll dribble you both like fucking basketballs, and I'll shoot you in a fucking hoop. Stop fucking playing with me, you nasty ass boy. Liam, you look like Shane Dawson, you ugly ass boy. Shut your ass.
You nasty ass boy. Shut your ass up.
You can't even pack, bro. You sound like a freaking Minecraft YouTuber. Be quiet, you nasty ass boy. You act like Sky does Minecraft.
Wait, hold on. MK, can respond to my argument? I don't care.
Anyways, yeah, you can say I don't care. I fucking cook the shit out of you.
No one thinks that.
No one thinks that, bro. Like, look at you. You literally get like self-gratification from appealing to others, bro. Like, you literally get self-gratification from appealing to others, and I think that's hilarious. Like, it's like no one thinks that. No one agrees with you. Everyone thinks you're dumb, bro. You build yourself around others because you have no self-esteem, little boy.
Look, MK, I have a question. Wait, MK, I have a question. Is it an appeal to majority if I said that everyone on this live thinks you're a dumbass? Would that be a fallacy?
Yeah. If you said, if you said,
surprisingly, the
everyone's a
dumbass
dumbass.
talking,
if you said everyone's a dumbass, hold on.
I'm just curious to know.
Oh shit!
Is this whole
I didn't even
debate
realize I was muted.
on the
Thank
topic
you for that.
of what is an appeal to majority? Like, is that what this entire?
No, it's a debate over whether or not Lucario is being fallacious.
Look, the whole point of this appeal to majority stuff is because I debated Anne a while ago, and she
It wasn't that long ago. What the fuck?
Who fucking cares, bro? Like you're like correcting me on some shit that doesn't fucking matter. Like thank you for correcting me on the time frame.
I'm pretty sure saying it a while
Lucario,
ago.
if you get caught in the weeds,
Kind
we're
of
gonna be here all day.
implying that maybe you've
Like,
grown as a
let him
person.
This
Maybe
is
you've
like
gotten less.
this is like pure meta sophistry. I don't care about none of that shit.
You don't know what a sophist is, and you don't know what debating about is. But continue. I'm allowing you to continue. Yeah, you can't even fucking spit it out, you dumb. Why are you hitting my name? My knee is in your mouth.
I know you imagine that because you're a clone of Shane Dawson. Look, I know you imagine that because you're a clone of Shane Dawson. I'm literally taking you and Lucario's head.
Continue your point.
I'm literally taking you and Lucario's head and I'm bouncing them like fucking basketballs, bro. I'm literally 2v1ing both of you boys.
I let him finish. I'm nice like that. Hey, MK, go ahead.
Yeah. You're gonna let me finish. You're gonna let me finish because I finished on your fucking mom's face. Anyways.
Yeah, you got me there.
Hey.
Continue.
Help.
Yeah, MK, you ate. Continue.
Whoever muted me came in clutch. But anyways.
Yeah, that you were cooking. Continue.
Yeah, I was cooking. Your mom was cooking for me. She was at the fucking kitchen.
That's right. Continue.
Yeah. I'll continue when I want to continue, little boy.
No, you won't. You'll continue when I say you'll continue. Continue.
Yeah, continue to be a dumbass.
Are you guys flirting?
I think so, but like I don't know if MK knows he's flirting with me.
Shane, I'm not a homosexual. I got it. How many times?
I don't care about whether or not you like my meat being in your mouth. I'm not interested in hearing you talk about how much you like it. I want you to just give me the argument.
Look, you can't even comprehend it, even if I conveyed it.
Oh my god. Just please.
Oh my gosh. I have such a miserable life. All I do is debate on TikTok Live and get shit on by MK.
I'm Liam, state an inexperienced debater, and I'm blowing you out right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm blowing you out right now, bro. It's 10-0. You sound like a fucking nerd. Shut the fuck up.
What? I didn't even say that. You don't even know what I said?
Anyways, I'm gonna head off. This clown. I already slammed this nigga.
My meat is in your mouth. You're gonna